Welcome to Determined Women of Destiny, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. I am your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. This is the show that gives you the business, the good, the bad, and the beautiful of female entrepreneurship, providing empowerment through inspirational motivation. Ladies, hold on to your V-spot because I have a guest that is going to talk to us about our yoni. Now, some of you that have been with me and supporting me and encouraging me, thank you so much. And you know that I've talked about the yoni from time to time. For those of you who have, just come on board, well, welcome too. But we're talking about the yoni today. And every last one of my ladies, y'all got a yoni. So you really want to hear information on how to keep your yoni healthy, because if your yoni's healthy, you're healthy. So you're saying, Yvonne, what's this yoni? The yoni is your vagina, ladies. And the thing is, we don't pay attention to it until it hurts, it has a smell, or we're giving birth. It is time out for us to stop ignoring our yoni. And it's very mad at us that we are ignoring it. Because we pay attention to our breasts, don't we? I think most of you, if not all of you, should be doing your monthly breast exam. If you're not doing your monthly breast exam, shame on you, because you're one of the first people that will be able to detect what's going on with your breast before that mammogram will. If you didn't know that, I'll say it again for the people in the back that's been running their mouth. You are the first person to detect if something's going on with your breast by your monthly breast exams. Well, after you finish that, can you please take a mirror, stand over it, and look at your yoni? If your yoni doesn't have a nice, fresh, vibrant pink color, then something's wrong. If your yoni's looking a little dull, lackluster, or if your yoni is looking bright red, then you need to go and see your gynecologist. You say, well, Yvonne, I'd probably know it. No, you will not. Your yoni will change color before there's a smell or before there's any pain. So I done said all I'm gonna say. I am gonna let my guest, Charlene, come in here, tell you about the yoni, the services that she provides, how you can obtain them, and how we can get our yonis healthy so that we have overall better health. Charlene Williams, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Girl, tell us about this yoni stuff. Please, please, please tell us what it is that you do, how you do it, why we need it, all of it. Just give it to me, please.
Okay. So, yoni steaming. First, I'm going to tell you all about the yoni steaming. Well, first, let me tell you about myself.
Please, but it's yoni, not yoni? I thought
no,
it was yoni.
Yes, it's yoni.
It's yoni. Okay,
yes.
Y'all. Yoni steaming, not yoni, yoni. It's your yoni. Okay.
Yes. So first, I do want to say thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely.
And my name is Charlene. I'm the owner of Honeybee VSteam. I have a certification as a VSteam practitioner. I actually took a class to be certified to actually do this. My business is based out of Bellport. I was born and raised here. I'm a proud mother of 3. I have 4 grandchildren. I have a full-time job. My background, I work with I work for mental health and wellness. And that's pretty much about me right there.
Well, okay. So now we know we got a mommy here, a businesswoman, and she does work in the mental health field. And now I know you say that you are located out of Bellport, but for my listeners in Toledo, I'm quite sure you have some products that they'll be able to purchase to help their yoni down there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I want to make sure that everybody knows This just isn't a Long Island thing. You may not be able to get her services here in Long Island, but you'll be able to get her products, and you'll be able to access all the information that she has. And a little bit later on, she's going to give us her website and how you can contact her. But okay, tell us, how did you get into Yoni steaming? What made you want to check out the Yoni?
It's such a long story. So I want to say, since I was probably in my mid-20s, I dealt with like cycle issues.
Mm-hmm.
I always dealt with like severe cramping to the point where you don't even want to get out of bed.
Right.
A heavy flow where you really have to double up. I went to the doctor, they put me on medication, this didn't work, birth control pill, oh, this is not working, try this one, and all this stuff was supposed to balance. They always said, oh, it's a hormonal thing.
Right.
No, The last visit I had, I said, and they wanted to put me on a different type of birth control pill to say that, and they said it was going to regulate my cycle. I opted against it. I was like, no, I have to find something else to do because this is just not working for me. This is not working for me at all. So that day I came home and, me and my friends were sitting around and we're talking or whatever. And one of them brought up VSteaming. And I said to him, I looked it up a couple of times, but I don't know if I want to do that or whatever. So lo and behold, that night, I went online and I did some research about it. I did some research. I read people's reviews and, stuff like that. I kind of I educated myself on it.
Right.
By the end of, after I, looked up all the information, I said, you know what can it can't hurt to try. And I tried it. I ordered the herbs. I found a supplier. I ordered the herbs. It came like about a week later and I did it at home.
Okay, so tell us how you did it at home.
I'm going to tell you.
There's some at-home girls listening. And
this is some at-home stuff.
At home?
So I'm sitting there, and the way that I did it when I first started was incorrect.
Okay, so tell us.
It was incorrect. Yes. So when I first started, like I said, I went online and I did some research about it, and they said, you use a bowl and you put it on the toilet, or either you sit over top of it and you steam your vagina. That's what I did. All right. The first time I did it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I done wasted my money. This didn't do anything for me, but I had extra herbs left. Excuse me. I tried it a second time. I'm like, it's helping relax me. That's definitely working. But as far as my cycle, I'm like, I don't really see a change in it. I had enough for one more steam. I said, well, I might as well use it because I'm not going to waste it. I already paid for it.
Right.
I used that last one. When my cycle came that third month, it was completely different.
Okay.
Completely different. And that's one thing with steaming. Some people see the results of it the first time they steam. Others, like myself, it took a couple of steams. It took 3 steams for me to actually see the results. When I got my cycle, you can tell it was healthier. I didn't have like severe cramping. I didn't deal with that. There was no smell, absolutely nothing. And that's when I stuck with it. I said, okay, I'm going to stick with this. I ordered more and I continue to steam. I did it for about almost a year on myself. And then I said, you know what? People got to know about this. This is really dope. Okay. Like, I want to let people know. And that's when I came up with the plan to open up Honeybee.
Okay, well, we're going to go to break. And when we come back from break, we're going to discuss a little bit more about the benefits of VSteaming and Honeybee.
Okay.
So you guys, you hold on. We're coming back from break. You better come back too. You know how I feel. I don't want y'all to leave. I want you to stay with me because I have a whole lot of good information to give you. So we'll be right back. Determined Women of Destiny is sponsored by Slinger-HASGILL Funeral Home.
Joseph A. Slinger-HASGILL Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger-HASGILL Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788. or visit us at SLINGER-HASGILL.com.
And welcome back. You're listening to Determined Women of Destiny on Rudy Radio and a whole lot of other platforms now. And I am your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. My guest is Charlene Williams from Honeybee. She is a VSteaming specialist. I just gave her that name. I know it's another name, but she's talking to us about our yoni, and our yoni, of course, is our vagina, and how steaming keeps not only our vagina healthy, but our overall health has a lot to do with the steaming. So welcome back, Charlene. And before break, we were talking about the benefits. Let us know the benefits of VSteaming.
So some of the benefits of VSteaming, a lot of women deal with fertility issues. That's like a biggie right there. Odor is another one. Wetness. A lot of, women deal with dryness, rather. A lot of women deal with dryness. Some of the emotional benefits of it. It helps with anxiety. It helps with stress. It helps with stored up emotions. It's also, the herbs that are used are like healing agents.
So tell us how, you said our emotions and our mental health. Tell us how that steaming goes from that vaginal area all the way up to that area between our ears that really causes us a lot of problems. Before we go any further, to all my guys that are listening, this may be something that you're like, oh my goodness, the vagina. If there's a woman in your life, this is information you want to share with her, because women over a period of time will go through something as far as their cycle, as far as their vaginal area, and it's always good to have information. So don't let it gross you out. Stay tuned and give this information to your mom, to your wife, to your girlfriend, to your sister, to your cousins, because it's good information. So tell us more about, the relaxation of the VSteaming that assists with our overall, good health.
So, your vaginal walls are made up of tissue. So when you start steaming, you sit on a chair. It has a hole in the middle of it. There's warm water underneath, and there's herbs at the bottom. Your tissue is so sensitive down there, where that your tissue is absorbing the benefits of the herbs, which is released into your bloodstream. So whatever herbs that you use in your steam, if it's a herb for anxiety, it's going to enter your bloodstream once you start steaming with that herb.
Much better than douching, because douching, you are forcing water into your vagina. I mean, forcing. So the vagina, even though you have sex and you give birth, is still very fragile. So you're forcing water into your vagina to be forced back out to clean it, and then you want it to smell like roses. First of all, your vagina ain't got no business smelling like roses.
It's not going to ever smell like roses.
It ain't no reason for no bell-made flowers to be coming from between your legs. It wasn't made for that. Okay. And forcing water in it is just traumatizing to the vagina.
To the vagina,
so if you're douching, just know you are causing trauma.
Yeah, 90% of the time, douching actually is what throws your pH balance off, which causes different issues as far as, BV or yeast infections. It causes odor. It's chemicals in that stuff. So you're putting those chemicals up there.
Mm-hmm. Right, totally unnatural. Totally unnatural. You know, if you're a vegetarian or you're vegan or you're quasi-vegetarian, you're watching what's going in your mouth, but you're not watching what's going into your vagina, shame on you. This body is, first of all, a self-cleaning oven if you treat it right. Second of all, you just can't worry about one part of your body. Yes, we know if you eat well, your whole body gets the benefit from that. Mm-hmm. But for women, your vagina is one of the largest things on your body that can take in and make you sick or repel and make you feel better.
Yes.
It's like besides your feet, people don't know your feet is one of the areas that you can detoxify your body the quickest, the fastest, and the most. But the vagina you can also detoxify, and VSteaming is one of the ways. Tell us about detoxification through VSteaming, Charlene.
So detoxification, through VSteaming, as the benefit, as your body absorbs the benefits of the herbs, a lot of times after you steam, you have to use the bathroom. Like you have to urinate immediately. That's all the stuff, that's your body releasing everything. That's your body releasing it right then and there. This is why when you steam, you have to actually, you have to drink water. You have to, that's a must when you're VSteaming. You're pushing all that stuff down and out.
So this is a whole process. It's just not, I'm just going to sit on this this pot of warm water with some herbs. This is a whole process.
Yes.
So
it's worth it in the end. The end result is definitely worth it, but it's definitely a whole process.
Tell us about the process. Take us through. If I came to you and I came to Honeybee, and we're going to get you a day or a visit at Honeybee. I come to Honeybee and I'm like, listen, I want that VSteaming. Take me through a VSteam with you.
So when you first, initially come in, you contact me either by email or on one of the social media sites, or you can either text me to book me. You come in, there's some paperwork you fill out, and depending upon, if you don't have to have an issue to VSteam. You can just do it for relaxation. Just for relaxation. So we sit and we chat. We chat for about maybe 20 minutes, just so you can get to know me and I can get to know you. As we're talking, your water is actually warming up. I put the herbs inside of there. I lead you downstairs to the steam room. There's a gown you put on. I lock you inside not lock you, but I lock the door of the bathroom so nobody else can enter. I'll never put anyone else in there with you while you're steaming. If you come alone, you're in there alone. You're in there alone. You take your bottom off. There's a gown you put on, and it has a split in the back. Once you put the gown on, you sit on the chair and drape the gown around the sides of the chair, which holds the steam in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then you just kind of relax and let the herbs do their thing.
Okay, so you got soft music playing, soft lights.
There's usually either gospel music in the background, or either there's some type of motivational speaking going on the TV. There's like some healing rocks down there that the water drains off of. It's a relaxing atmosphere.
Well, if you got some motivational speaking going on, you need to have Dear Daughter in the background while these women wink wink, shameless blood. You need to have Dear Daughter playing. So they're sitting there, just relaxing and listening.
Yeah.
And I Dear Daughter, yes.
I tell people, when they come to steam, whatever's bothering you, let it go. Let it go right now. Relax. Put your mind at ease. Put your mind at ease and just relax. Start, speaking positive stuff over yourself. Use this moment to start speaking life over yourself.
Okay, we're going to go to break, and when we come back from break, you're going to give us a little bit more of a, how can I say it, imaginary tour of Honeypot. And then you're going to let us know how we can contact you and receive all these great services. So we're going to break. This break is sponsored by Supreme Managed Strategic Business Marketing and Vera Moore Cosmetics.
Vera Moore Cosmetics and Skincare was formed to empower all women to feel great about themselves for more than just a moment. When it comes to a flawless complexion, skincare is the key. Vera Moore Cosmetics and Skincare is for women of all ages and skin tones. Be the more fabulous woman you were born to be.
Marguerite Bynum here, CEO of Supreme Manage. We are your strategic marketing and small business consulting firm. As a small business consulting firm, we provide owners with resources, advice, and planning designed to improve your organization's performance and efficiency. We assist businesses by identifying problems, implementing solutions, and reaching your goals. If that sounds like something you need, feel free to contact us at Supreme Manage on Instagram, and we will get back to you right away. See you then.
And you're back, and I'm back, and I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man. You've been listening to Determined Women of Destiny. If you're just tuning in, you know what I'm about to say. Shame on you. You know the good stuff is in the beginning. But if you just tuned in, thank you anyway, because I love you for your support, and all of your support is my encouragement. Thank you so much. You have made me one of the top 20 shows on Rudy Radio and Rudy TV. Guys, I thank you. You just don't know from the bottom of my heart. I've been talking with Charlene Williams. She is the CEO of Honeybee VSteaming. She's been telling us all this good stuff about VSteaming and how it helps us mentally and how it helps us physically. And before we went to break, she was telling us, how you go about it. You sit in a chair and you drape, the cape over the chair so the steam stays in. So tell us a little bit more about a day at Honeybee. And I know what everybody's thinking. Okay, we're in COVID. What are the sterilization methods?
Yes. So when you come in, you do have to have a mask on. Mm-hmm. Your mask is worn the whole entire time. I actually use 99.9% wipes. Mm-hmm. Everything is sterilized at the start and at the end. There's a like a protector that goes on the chair. Nobody sits on the bare chair. Everybody uses a seat protector. Everybody uses a seat protector. As far as your gown goes, they're washed behind each use.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so ladies, I'm a germaphobe, so I know. I have just put you at rest. Everything is sterilized,
yes,
clean.
It is.
Each time you sit on that area, you have your own plastic covering. When you get up and leave, it gets up and leaves with you.
Yes, it does.
So everything is sterilized. Your gowns are sterilized. You're good. So now I got that out the way, because I know my listeners, they like, okay, but we in COVID. So she's got you covered. All right, so now that we're sitting there and we've got the cape on, it's draped down, we're relaxed, you're listening to Dear Daughter in the background, wink, wink, shameless plug again, and you're just, just relaxed, and these herbs are going to work. Now, do you, after your consultation, think about the herbs that would benefit this person
yes.
with what they're going through?
Yes, if you have one specific thing that you're targeting, mm-hmm. I'll remix a batch specifically for that.
Okay, so what if I don't sleep well at night? What's one of the herbs that you would use?
One of the herbs that I would use for anxiety would be, let me see.
So you're saying that if
chamomile, lavender.
Okay, so me not sleeping could be linked to anxiety.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to give me herbs that will calm me a little bit.
That will calm you down. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I like that. So it's tailored to each person. It's not that, well, I give everybody the same herbs and just hope it works. It's after the consultation.
I have it's a regular steam.
Mm-hmm.
A regular steam. If you come for a regular VSteam, there's one batch of herbs for that. If you're targeting something specific, I'll mix up whatever it is that you're targeting right in front of you while you stand there.
Okay, now I really feel special, because you're going to make this just for me. So ladies, you can make it just for you. If you're like, really high strung, I'm quite sure she got some ashwagandha. All y'all been watching Facebook with the lady with the goalie gummies and the ashwagandha. Yes. It is very good for a calming effect. So,
well, when you first come in, before you even steam, I actually tell you every herb that's going in your steam and explain the benefit. Okay. The benefits of that herb.
So what we can do is after you tell us, we can say, well, can you take this out and put that in? Ladies, customized VSteaming. Okay, I'm loving this even more. I'm gonna have to go over there to Honeybee and handle that. And when I go, I'll definitely bring y'all with me. I mean, you won't be in the bathroom with me, but you'll be able to experience it with me. Charlene, tell us, how can we reach you? Give us your contact information.
So you can reach me at either Honeybee actually it's honey.b607 on Instagram and Facebook. I just launched a website and it's diamond-honeybee at myshopify.com.
Okay, you're gonna have to say that again for folks.
Yes. It's diamond-honeybee. It's diamond/honeybee.myshopify.com.
Okay, so you guys got it. You want to contact Charlene, and with the weather changing, your body changes. So why don't you, get a cleanse and get yourself. Everybody talking about, I got this summer body. I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't got summer body. I got the same body I had last summer and the summer before. But, we always talk about getting ourselves prepared for summer. Well, get your V steaming and get your V prepared for summer too. For all of the women that are in childbearing years, I'm not anymore, thank God. And you still have your cycle. This is a really good way to cleanse without forcing anything in the vagina, creating any type of trauma. It's a good way to relax. Do you have packages like, girls' night out and stuff like that?
Yes, I have a at-home kit.
Okay.
I have an at-home kit.
So for my listeners, I'm sorry to cut you off, for my listeners in Toledo, because Toledo, Ohio loves me. So ladies in Toledo, you guys can order from Charlene and she'll be able to tell you how to do this at home. For you people right here, around here, go on over there to Honeybee. Don't be trying to do it at home. Ain't no reason to. So tell us more. You have the in-home. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have the at-home kit. I also have the traveling VSteam, where that I will come to you.
Okay.
I will come to you and bring everything with me.
Okay, so for all of my other listeners in other places, like I have the DMV area that listens, you ladies down there, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, you want to give a girls' day out, we're opening our doors a little bit, and you got like 4 or 5 friends and you want to do something special, you need to contact Miss Charlene and say, hey, will you come down to North Carolina? This is what I want to do. And Miss Charlene will figure out a package for you that is convenient for you and most definitely financially set up for her. And she'll ride down there.com and bring you an experience of a lifetime.
Definitely.
So I thank you so much, Miss Charlene, for being on Determined Women of Destiny. You have given us so much information and some stuff to think about. Ladies, stop waiting until you smell something or you feel something to think about your yoni. Listen, y'all are out here with them waist trainers and them weaves. I ain't mad at you. I got a weave. I'm trying to get a waist trainer too. And we're worried about all of that. Come on, let's worry about something that has a lot to do with our overall health, and that's our yoni.
Yes.
Determined Women of Destiny is sponsored by SLINGER-HASGILL Funeral Home. My creative director is Rudy J. Breedy. Thank you again, Miss Charlene Williams. And to all my listeners, thank you again for making me one of the top 20 shows within the Rude Rangers Entertainment Group. And like I always tell you, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.